There are villains who cackle in shadows. There are villains who scheme from afar. And then there's Lex Luthor, the billionaire tech tycoon with an ego big enough to block out the sun itself. He doesn't just play God. He believes he is one. He steals dogs. He manipulates minds. He murders innocents without blinking. He ruins lives, breaks hearts, and poisons hope. And yet, we keep watching. We keep loving to hate him. Because there's something about Lex. Something magnetic. Something terrifyingly charismatic. And now, Nicholas Hoult is stepping into those iconic, villainous shoes. He's joining the pantheon of cinematic Luthors, the line that stretches from Gene Hackman's mischievous genius, to Kevin Spacey's cold obsession, to Jesse Eisenberg's chaotic intellect. But Hoult, he brings something different, something fresh, something unnerving in its calmness. Lex Luthor, under Hoult's gaze, becomes not just a bad guy, but a philosophy. A symptom of a world obsessed with power. He is the man who looks Superman in the eye, and doesn't flinch. He's the man who sees the savior of humanity and calls him a threat. And the truth is, maybe he believes it. That's what excites Nicholas Hoult. These aren't just villains with bad intentions, they're men with twisted beliefs, corrupted values, poisoned hearts. But they believe in what they're doing. There's an element of making those characters not likable, but palatable maybe, Hoult says. And he nails it. Because Lex Luthor isn't supposed to be likable. He's supposed to be dangerous. He's supposed to be the man who reminds us that evil isn't always ugly, sometimes, it's polished, well-spoken, handsome, and wearing a $10,000 suit. Hoult originally auditioned for the role of Superman. Imagine that. He came in ready to wear the cape, to stand for truth, justice, and all that flies. But fate, and James Gunn, had other plans. Gunn, the master of unexpected casting, saw something darker in Hoult. A glimmer in the eye. A subtle tilt of the smile. A mind working 5 moves ahead. And when Corenswet won the cape, Gunn waited. He waited for Holt's disappointment to settle, for the silence to pass. And then he made the call. He offered him something even juicier. Not the symbol of hope. But the man determined to crush it. Lex freaking Luthor. And Hoult said yes. Of course he did. Because what actor wouldn't want to dig deep into the psyche of a man who sees himself not as a villain, but as humanity's last defense against a god in red tights? Lex isn't just rich. He isn't just brilliant. He isn't just ruthless. He's all of those things, and more. He's the reflection of our worst ambitions. The voice in our head that whispers, why not you? Why shouldn't you be king? And now, Gunn surrounds Holt's Lex with a storm of chaos. Angela Spica, the engineer. A technopathic menace with danger in her blood and loyalty in her code. Played by Maria Gabriela de Faria, she's no sidekick. She's a force of her own. A right hand that doesn't just obey, she executes. Then there's Eve Teschmacher, Lex's influencer girlfriend, played by the stunning Sarah Sampaio. A woman caught between adoration and agenda. She's the kind of flame that doesn't just burn, she consumes. Gunn isn't building a simple Superman movie. He's crafting a battlefield. One where every character brings their own storm. One where Lex Luthor, with Holt's cold charm, becomes the eye of the hurricane. He's not chaotic like Joker. He's not primal like Zod. He's surgical, precise, patient. A mind that plots 10 years ahead, even when the world is still playing checkers. He's the kind of boss who will destroy you with a compliment. The kind of boyfriend who'll lie straight to your face, and you'll still believe him. The kind of enemy who makes you question if the hero really deserves to win. And that's the danger. That's the magic. Because Lex doesn't believe he's wrong. He believes he's saving the world, from Superman. And maybe, deep down, a small part of the audience wonders, is he? That's the genius of casting Hoult. He's not cartoonish. He's not over the top. He's terrifyingly human. And in a world where superheroes fly and punch planets, that's what makes Lex so frightening. He doesn't need powers. He is power. So when Hoult walks into frame, sharp-suited, dead-eyed, perfectly calm, we won't need explosions to feel afraid. We'll just need to hear him speak. One line, one sentence, and the war for Earth begins. Lex Luthor is back, sharper than ever, colder than ever, and for the first time in a long time, Superman may not just be facing a villain. He's facing a vision, a future designed not by hope, but by fear. And Nicholas Hoult is here to deliver it. One calculated move at a time.